US Grand Prix review. So, qualifying saw Red Bull bounce back after Mercedes did initially look stronger, with Verstappen taking pole and Hamilton in second. Hamilton would get the better start and would take the lead of the race. There was a turn one tangle involving the two Canadians, Nicholas Latifi and Lance Stroll. But the big talking point early on was the battle between the McLarens and Ferraris. An amazing battle. It was 4 wide at one point. Very good. It went on for a fair bit, but we would see some early stops with the likes of Ocon, Alonso, Tsunoda and Russell all stopping. This was going to be a 2-stop race. Up front, Lewis remained in the lead, but Verstappen was within DRS range until lap 11, where the Red Bull would pit. He would attempt the undercut on Hamilton, with Perez following suit not long after. As Verstappen took 4 seconds out of Hamilton, it would be time for him to pit, conceding the lead for the first time in the Grand Prix, though Lewis would be on fresher tyres, but both drivers would have to stop again. Pierre Gasly became the first driver to retire from the race, going slowly but managing to get back to the pit lane. He'd had problems prior to the race. Lewis would then go 3/10 quicker than Max in their battle, and Fernando Alonso and Kimi Raikkonen, in a flashback to 2005, saw them battling very well. Kimi would stay in front. Alonso would run wide and take a position back off Antonio Giovinazzi, where the Alpine team got onto the radio informing them of an incident where apparently Kimi took a position they felt should have been handed back, with Alonso having to hand back his position. At this point, Gio was getting more airtime he seems to have had all year. The poor guy always seems to get ignored, the true Carlos Sainz effect. A VSC would be called, but was only out for a few seconds, with the marshal getting a bit of debris. Verstappen pits for the second time as Hamilton targets for 7 laps later. Were we going to get a repeat of Spain, where Lewis charges late? Lewis gets onto his radio saying it's all about the last 3 laps when he comes in for his second pit stop. This time they scheduled him to be within DRS range of his title rival, with a second retirement seeing Esteban Ocon forced to retire, and Alonso would retire too. But it would be Max Verstappen who would hold on for win number 18. Lewis Hamilton did close in, but Verstappen would be the victor. Sergio Perez finished third in a race where he didn't have the drink. He's not Kimi Raikkonen. Lewis Hamilton would finish second. Probably not the happiest with that result. And Verstappen would win. And as you can see there, the Drivers' Championship. Oh, this fan, by the way. This fan was absolutely incredible. And you just saw Perez's dad as well, really showing his support. And that car was incredible. We are on to Mexico next, where Sergio Perez calls his home. And it is expected to be a Red Bull track. But this season, the form book has been totally irrelevant. My driver of the day, I voted for Charles Leclerc, though the official driver of the day would be Max Verstappen. I won't argue with that, but I just thought Leclerc drove very well, finishing 4th once again, and being comfortably ahead of the rest of the midfield. Really, really good drive from Charles. The Drivers' Championship after the USA, Verstappen is first with 287.5 points. Hamilton is second with 275.5. The battle is very much between those two for the championship, but there's also a very interesting battle between Perez and Norris for 4th and 5th. Hence why I've included the top 5 on here. So, this is going to be the first video I do put out on YouTube. It is going to be a bit, but hopefully we will get some better ones soon. I have been writing reviews on Formula 1 for a while, and I did come to the idea that why don't we start putting these on YouTube? So yeah, we will be on to Mexico in 2 weeks' time. Very much looking forward to that. And another battle in this unbelievable championship fight. For the last few years, where we've not really had much in terms of title fights, not really since 2016 have we had something this good. But yeah, who will win the title? Will Hamilton win title number 8, or will Verstappen become a world champion? Let us know. So I will see you in Mexico. Well, I won't be in Mexico, but I will see you for the review of the Mexican Grand Prix.